So, good afternoon again. Thought I had to rush the video that I put on TikTok yesterday, just to the breakdown of Bitcoin and where we are in terms of the cycle and things like that. So I thought, how do I do this? I'm going to put it on YouTube for a longer version so you can watch where my theory goes, um, how I got the markers from where I am and everything like that. So I'll just do a longer version, more explained, and just show you how I am where I am. So Bitcoin, USDT, Mexi chart. I'm on the 1 day time frame, which means that every single one of them candles is a 1 day of trading. So, and that's all I'm doing is just squashing it back down so you can see all the data going back to the last bull run. Started around about the 8th, 11th of October 2020, and then we went up, and then you can see the full cycle there, and then we flatlined, and then you can see the start of our next cycle kicking off round about not far off the same October 23 is probably when I'd say this cycle started. So yeah, I'll squash that down. We'll have a look. You can see where I am. You can watch us draw on what I think in a bit more clearer detail when I'm not trying to rush into 3 minutes of YouTube. Before I get started, this I've been in the markets about 2 years. Money in, money out, day trading, things like that. Not a millionaire by any means, as you can probably see by my lavish lifestyle. I mean, minuscule TV in the background. But yeah, still making money out the markets. This is my first bull run, so this is something I'm learning at the same time. But obviously, when you learn day trading, you learn to look at historical data and everything like that, which is pretty much the same way I'm going to judge this bull run. So here we go. So Bitcoin chart, let's have a look at it. As you can see, there is the previous bull run, and this is our new one, the cycle that we're in now. Where I'm at with this is obviously when you look at this chart, crypto's moved on somewhat 4 years, roughly 4 years. And how do you explain this? All the moves and everything is bigger. Crypto is bigger year on year. So the moves are going to be bigger, the high highs are going to be bigger, the lows and the corrections and everything else is going to be bigger. So where I'm at with this right now, I'm just going to draw a rectangle there. As you can see, that consolidation zone there. I'll stretch it out before I draw this on. Hang on, go back. You can see this consolidation zone here. I'm going to mark that for your reference. And that, on that previous cycle, I believe, where we are, if you mark it against this, that's that consolidation there before the first high. And then as you can see, it mimics it, goes up quite well, comes to not quite the high it's hit on the next leg up. So where are we now? We are coming back down into this correction here. So we're going to pick up all this liquidity that's down here and then ready for the next leg up, which is going to be a high, the top of the bull run. Everybody to the moon, everybody singing and dancing. Let's all go and get a pint with the millions of USDT we've got. But yeah, that's where I think we are. This is roundabout there. So I still think we've got a lot of lows to go. Now remember, this is a big time frame. So I'll draw you a trend line where I think the price could go to. And I'm still, like I say, it might sound stupid, but when you look on the data, 52,879, bottom of that range in consolidation, it's not impossible to pick up that liquidity. This is a lot of liquidity before the next leg up. Remember, each candle's a day. So if I stretch that out, See all them days trading, liquidity, ready for the come down, pick that up and get gone. So mark that. So judging off that, it could come down all the way, pick up all that liquidity, so hit that price tag there. Might even go down to that bottom wick there. Or we could see a reaction off the top of the consolidation, which will be around about there. 73,658, give or take. Obviously, because that just touches one, doesn't take any liquidity. Might drop as low as 71,509. Might not drop all the way at all. That could be totally full of crap, should we say? But yeah, certainly this area in here, this is definitely an area of interest for me. So this is the one to watch. If it drops lower, we'll kind of go into no man's land. We'll pick that up, come back down to these lows here, and then back up. Don't think that's going to happen. So I think we'll get a nice, decent reaction off there. So just to point out where I think we are again is this area here. Oh, that's a bit big. Is that one there? Is this area here on this cycle? Yeah, hopefully you're following us now. And that's where I'm basing the data off, that it's going to come back down, take the liquidity, consolidate, and then we go for our next leg up. It'll go up, and then it's going to come back down for another correction just to pick up a little bit more liquidity. And then it should go straight up to all-time highs. So this is the key prices to watch for me, especially as well. Also being a day trader, and this being the daily chart, I wouldn't mind seeing a nice reaction of one of these prices. And if I get the right reaction on the lower time frames, something like the 4 hours, the 1 hour, then I'd be looking to probably take a long from, let's say it goes to the bottom. We'll get a nice reaction off there. And I'm going to put it just about there because there's no movement for error here. If it breaks that consolidation, then no man's land. And then I would put the long, if we see where it corrects over there, just below. Don't want to peek out too much. Actually, I'd probably take it to the first peak high, because even though it's going to correct, it's not going to go nowhere near me stop loss. And that would be a nice nearly 10-hour trade. And I would probably let it run, so it might actually get 10-hour. And that's where I am with this. If I was to draw a line to tell you roughly where I think it's going to go, I would be saying, going off historical data, it's going to come down to that bottom line. So if we go like that, draw that there, it's going to come up, consolidate for a little while, and it's going to go up. And then we're going to have a small correction, like I said, and then off to the moon, to the all-time high. So yeah, when you look at that, calling the top's going to be quite hard, but you're going to have to base it off what previous data, like I said before. Look at the margins, how much bigger that is. Look at how much bigger these moves are in comparison to them and everything like that. But don't panic. Bitcoin's just being Bitcoin. It's flushing people out the market. So big institutions can buy in cheaper, then they'll push it sky high. And then that's when everybody starts going, oh no, Bitcoin's going to the moon, I need to buy in. And they'll buy right at the peak top of the bull run. People will buy in there. Where at the same time, us who've been in since the bottom will be selling. We'll be selling at the top for maximum profits. So yeah, hope this helps. Stay calm. Don't panic. Stay in the market. If it gets all the way down there to where I think it's going. Delete that one. Hang on. Why is me? Some reason it's not playing ball, but never mind. Yeah, there you are. Delete that one. So if it gets down here, buy, deploy capital. That's what I'll be doing before the last leg up. Because all your old coins that you're in, I'm in as well, will be at the lows. They are actually at the pretty low now, to be fair. And then gain maximum profit at the top. So yeah, don't be afraid. Stay in the market. Keep your head. Keep you cool. And keep going. Peace out. And if you like this video and you'd like us to answer any questions, let's have a talk. Let's have a chat about the projects that you're in. We'll have a look into them. Give us a subscribe, like, follow. Apologies if the audio is a bit naff in the video. I'm just running this purely off a laptop. This is kind of my first time doing all this. So yeah, hope this helps. And have a good day. Peace out.